Hey Google, what time is it?
It's time for you to do a review of me. Let's get this show started.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Chris and this is Google Home Mini. It's the smallest and most affordable of the three Google Home smart speakers, the original Google Home, the Google Home Max, now and this one. So three different smart speakers at three completely different price points, and it just goes to show you how Google is really serious about pushing artificial intelligence. So this is the Home Mini, it's the small one. It's a small round donut-sized smart speaker with fabric on the top and plastic at the bottom. It has a couple of lights and touch-sensitive volume buttons on either side, so volume up on one side and volume down on the other. It also has a mute switch to mute the microphone and a micro USB port to put in the power cable. The cable is white, it's long, but it has a peculiar end to it which kind of gives you problems, especially when you want to use those shared sockets, but it's not too big of a deal. It gets the job done. So this mini speaker is like the other two speakers, powered by Google Assistant, and it can do all of the things the original Google Home and the Google Home Max can do. So that's playing music, taking commands, controlling your TV and stuff like that. The only thing it doesn't do as well as the other two speakers is sound great. And don't get me wrong, it does produce some high quality music, but because it's a smaller speaker, it obviously doesn't get as loud as the other two speakers. So there's only one speaker inside this Home Mini, and Google claims that this speaker produces sound in 360 degrees, but let's be real, there's only one direction that a single speaker can fire sound or direct sound to. But like I said, it sounds really good. It's not too loud, but it's loud enough for your office or your kitchen or even your bedroom. Hey Google, play at maximum volume. Stop. Even the Google Assistant sounds great at maximum volume, and the microphone on this thing is so good it can pick up your voice commands even when you're playing music at maximum volume, even when you can hardly hear yourself talk. So it picks up the Hey Google signal, listens to your commands, executes your commands, and then goes back to playing music. So on the surface, it seems to do a lot of the things that Google Assistant on your phone does. And I get this question a lot, like, hey Chris, I have Google Assistant on my phone. Why do I need a smart speaker? There are a couple of advantages or extra things that Google Home Speaker can do that the Google Assistant on your phone cannot do or won't do. First of all, it's a speaker that sounds better than any smartphone will ever sound, so you'll do benefit from better music. And the smart features on this thing allow you to use voice controls to control music playing, like playing and pausing, playing particular songs and playlists, increasing and reducing volume, and that kind of stuff. The smart speaker also connects to your TV, and you can tell it to search and play movies on Netflix, pause and play TV, turn off your TV, etc. And then it also controls other smart electronics like smart bulbs in your house. And these are definitely things you cannot do with your smartphone. One of the main features that easily became my favorite feature as soon as it was pushed as an update to Google Home Mini and other Google smart speakers is voice recognition. So it identifies different voices and responds differently depending on who's giving it instructions or commands. So if I share a room with someone and then I tell Google Home Mini to call my wife, it's gonna identify my voice and call my wife instead of calling my roommate's wife, and I think that's pretty convenient. We can sit here all day talking about the things that Google Assistant can do and still not finish, because at the end of the day it's machine learning, so the more you use it, the more it learns and the better it understands you and the things you like. And then it also gets updated quietly through your Wi-Fi connection, so it keeps getting more and more features. Google Home Mini is also a Bluetooth speaker, so you can use it to play music via Bluetooth from your phone or any other device and still control that music using your voice command, so that's pretty awesome. I still think Google should have added the 3.5mm headphone jack just in case you wanted to connect it to bigger speakers and get better sound, but they didn't. But there's a workaround for that. You can get a Chromecast audio, costs around $35, connect it to your bigger speakers, and then set the music output of your Google Smart Speaker to Chromecast. So the music plays through Chromecast and then Chromecast plays through the speakers. So that's a pro tip right there. Some people complain about the mute switch. They think it should have been a button and not a switch. I agree. I think it's a little bit confusing, but it's not too big of a deal, honestly, to make you change your mind about this great speaker. But if you can look past the mute switch, and the lack of a headphone jack, then this thing right here is probably one of the greatest inventions of our time, and that's artificial intelligence. So here are just some of the things that this little thing can do. Hey Google. Hi.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Set a reminder.
What's the reminder?
Pick up groceries.
Alright, pick up groceries. When do you want to be reminded?
7 p.m.
Okay, I'll remind you at 7 p.m.
Hey Google. What's up?
It's Women's History Month, and to celebrate, I'm sharing stories from women who work in the technology industry. If you'd like to hear stories like this, just say, Happy Women's History Month.
Hey Google. What's my name?
Your name is Chris.
Hey Google. How far is the moon from the earth?
The moon is 384,400 kilometers from Earth.
Hey Google. Convert 1,000 square kilometers into centimeters squared.
1,000 square kilometers equals 10 trillion square centimeters.
Hey Google. When did Kenya get independence?
Kenya was founded in 1963. Would you like to hear more?
Yes.
On the website nytimes.com, they say, December 12, 1963, Kenya gains independence. Ludwig Wegmann, German Federal Archive. Jomo Kenyatta, the first...
Stop. Hey Google. Play the latest video from Web Pro Education YouTube channel via Chromecast.
Okay, playing the latest video from Web Pro Education YouTube channel from YouTube on Family Room TV.
Hey Google. I'm bored.
Let's do something fun. We can play a trivia game. I can give you a fun fact, or you can spin the wheel. What do you want to try?
Spin the wheel.
Got it. It landed on fun fact. Here it is. It would take 7 million cans of soda to fill an Olympic swimming pool.
Hey Google. What's the next event on my calendar?
Alright, Chris. Your next meeting is called Ariana Baby Shower and is on the 7th of April at 8 a.m.
Hey Google. Which is the fastest way to get to Embakasi?
The best way to get to Embakasi by car is via Southern Bypass, which will take about 1 hour and 2 minutes in light traffic. You can see the full directions on your phone.
Hey Google. Sing me a song.
La 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 la.
Hey Google. Tell me a joke.
I once stayed up all night trying to figure out where the sun went. Then it dawned on me.
Pretty awesome, right? But it's not perfect. There's still a lot of things, a long list of things that Google Home Mini cannot do. But the hardware itself is futuristic enough, and the updates will keep coming as long as your speaker stays connected to your Wi-Fi. But as of now, it is what it is. It cannot read your text messages, it cannot read your emails, but I can bet that those updates are coming in the next few months. But anyway, so do you need a Google Home smart speaker? Probably not yet, but once you get to start using it, it does offer a little bit more convenience than you expected. Like, yeah, you can get to ask it questions and give it instructions to do stuff without necessarily taking your phone out of your pocket and typing things. And the more you use it, the more you'll start thinking that you need it more than you thought you did. But until the next one, thank you for watching.